the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Well, he would be the obvious choice. Gets his head on it! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, Peter, it's difficult to be absolutely sure from up here what exactly has gone on, but it doesn't look like an injury.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Solot. Now Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Goes looking wide. And it's Ødegaard. Played out wide. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out towards the flank. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ambitious ball here. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Basten. Real chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Batistuta, and here's Bellingham. Batistuta, Mbappe gets into some space. He's had a shot! Berger. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Basten. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. That's tidy. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Milan have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. White. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's taking no chances there. Turns and it's Van Basten! They've scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. Mbappe! Chance! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again. Berger. Nicely spread. Played back in. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Berger.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's not getting past him there. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. And here's Haaland. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Van Basten! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Batistuta. Ryerson. Forwards and with intent. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's got to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Milan are looking to go forward now. He was under real pressure there. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Batistuta. Berger calmly anticipates. And shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the shot! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Berger.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's Sorlot. Foot in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Berger. Nicely aimed pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Milan looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Batistuta. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Norway are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Via.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Berger cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his impact.
Can he finish? He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 21.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted in, climbs up big! No mistake! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Ha segnato all'82esimo minuto, numero 9.
Norway playing for pride here. The match surely be on them. David Villa. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's... And Batistuta! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Berger. Bob. And it's Berger. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither part. He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti
Across
di
the
recupero.
quarter. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Berger. Roberto Baggio. White is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played into space. Good ball over the top. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.